Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of First and Last. This week, well, I'm Josh, I guess. That's how I do that. Mm-hmm. And this week with me, I've got Joe.
Hey, man.
And Claire.
Hi, I'm so excited to be here.
Welcome, Claire. I'm wondering, I didn't check this. I thought about this earlier today. As the time recording, Happy New Year!
Yeah, I was going to say, 2024, great year. So excited about it.
Love a leap year.
This comes out on the 3rd.
I love a leap year too, but I don't know.
Just get a little more year.
This year I'm not as excited about it for some reason.
February's not long enough.
It says we have finals on that day.
I think Final Fantasy VII Rebirth comes out on that day.
Ooh, if I was a company, I would totally release something on a leap year day.
On leap year day?
Fun. On a Friday?
Yeah,
or no, it's not a Friday. It would be a Thursday.
I just had a calendar open. I probably could have told
you. On the birthday of Leap Day William?
Leap Day William. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Is that the...
February 29th, 2024.
That's when it releases. Part 2 of the remake?
Is that like a Parks and Rec or something joke?
30 Rock.
30 Rock, yeah.
Oh, yeah. See, you got to tell the listener. We don't know. We're not there with you.
The real ones.
Well, the real OGs are
okay, proud of everyone who knew that. You get a point. So just imagine we'll add you to our tally.
Oh, we're giving listeners points now?
Wow.
I mean, I think they should get points. They spend the time.
We still have to mail Bryan Cranston that award.
I'll help with that. 2024, the year of the award. Let's make it happen.
You're going to get his address?
I mean, I'll just mail it to his publicist or some shit. I'm not going to mail it to his address. The only thing I know about him is he's really big into solar panels or something. We saw a weird Saturday morning program about him from the 1990s, and he was talking about solar panels.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting. I have a thing, and so the OG listeners will also know what I'm saying, because we've talked about it many times. And Claire, you've probably been here while we've seen it, but guess what I did today, Joe?
No. You watched Prisoners?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Prisoners? The one that comes up all the time?
Yeah.
You watched that without me? You promised.
I'll watch it again. It was good.
Wow.
It was good.
Okay, give it your Josh rating. Give us... Do we get the first and last?
I mean, I'd give it at least 4 Joshes out of 5.
Wow.
Whoa, that's why they were new to give you that movie.
It's good.
Was it what you expected based on the screenshots?
No.
Really?
Hugh Jackman, Jake Gyllenhaal. God, I don't remember what his name is. I mistakenly thought he was Cuba Gooding Jr. for a hot minute, but he's not.
Okay.
Paul Dano is in it.
Okay.
Which I did not expect that, and I love a good Paul Dano.
I mean, we got Wolverine, we got Wolverine, Mysterio, the Riddler.
Yeah, and the Riddler.
And
that
not Cuba Gooding Jr.
God, I gotta look his name up now because now I feel bad. I felt bad already when I was like, I should know what that guy's.
It's possible
name is.
He's related. His comes from an acting family.
Yeah, I mean he's been around forever. What's his name? Oh, Terrence Howard.
Ah,
he doesn't look like Cuba Gooding Jr.
Original War Machine.
Yeah, yeah. There you go. He doesn't look like him, but for some reason he just was.
That's the name that came to your head.
They went to their house for a Thanksgiving thing, and he was half on the screen a bunch. He never would look at the screen, and I was like, "Who are you?" And then I just went, "Must be Cuba Gooding Jr."
He's always hanging out in the shadows.
It's Terrence Howard.
Wow. Okay. Well,
I think I'm a bigger fan of Terrence Howard than Cuba Gooding Jr. any day.
I mean, name Cuba Gooding Jr. movies that aren't Jerry Maguire.
The one where
he was a deep sea diver.
Few Good Men. Was he in that one?
Yeah, he was he went in a underwater.
Not A Few Good Men, but the
he was in one of those types, right?
He was in a movie where Jack Nicholson was an asshole. As Good as It Gets.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm not good with my
maybe I'm thinking
name this.
Men of Honor is a.
Is
Listeners,
that the diving movie?
If you can name a Cuba Gooding Jr. movie, give yourself another point.
People are like Radio.
Radio.
Yeah, that's actually how did I not think of that?
Oh man. I mean, I can name even less Terrence Howard movies. Hustle and Flow.
Iron Man 1.
I just liked him in that show. I don't know if you guys have ever done the first and last of it. Oh, I forget what it's even called now.
Is it Power or
not Power? But
the more shows that I name, the more racist I'm gonna sound.
No. It was so
if it's not Power,
good. I used to
I've
love the
already failed.
music from it in like 2015.
Joe, there's plenty of white people you don't know what movies they're in. It's okay.
Anyway, but then that show just got too off the rails because
It's
it was
also
around
a
like
single
music
word.
producing and stuff. But like that got way off the rails.
Are you talking about Empire?
Yes.
Empire.
So telenovela, I had to pause it.
I don't know why, but
Yeah.
he said one word,
Yeah,
and
one
I
word.
went, "Oh, it's Empire."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was such a fun
Wait,
show.
that wasn't Cuba Gooding? No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I knew.
Okay.
I knew it's. I know Terrence Howard's in that. But no, Prisoners. Not upbeat.
Okay.
Just FYI.
Yeah.
But you know, it weaves a good tale.
Like you watch this while working, or like
Yeah, I put it on. I was just like, I want to watch something, and I've been watching too much Caleb Hammer financial audits, so I decided I should watch something terrifying instead.
Cool.
terrifying would be the word you use to describe it?
No, not really. But some people would not like it. It's good though.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was good. I think Netflix did a good job
Recommending
of
it.
constantly telling me to watch it for 7 months, 8 months to a year.
Mm-hmm.
And I finally give in. So I should probably like give it a thumbs up or something.
Yeah.
So like Netflix will stop telling me to watch it.
Thank you.
I've done it. It's
Next, please.
It's good. Highly recommend. Jimmy, if you're listening, because you're not here, saving
it
whales
out.
or some shit, watch Prisoners.
Yeah. And give me your Netflix login so I can watch Prisoners.
That's okay.
I totally won't give you my Netflix login offer. Joe, what is this podcast about?
TV show pod. We take a show a week, and instead of watching the entire show to figure out what it's about, we decide to watch just the first and the last episode. So we'll watch the first episode, review it, and then make some predictions for what we think is going to happen in the finale, and then skip straight to the finale and watch that and discuss.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we do.
For this week, Claire did some research and tried to find shows with like a good or at least like notable ending.
I think research is a really strong term for while we were running around the liquor store, I like Google searched a thing.
Mm-hmm.
So like I wouldn't call it research. I just am tired of.
What do you think I do whenever I have to pick a show?
Well, do you call it research when you do it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Then I definitely did some significant research on this. But I just wanted something with like a surprising ending. I feel like I've been getting a lot of shows when I'm on where I watch the first episode so excited, and then the last episode I'm like bump up, but like it's just not it. So hopefully we are surprised at the end of this episode. I did not read anything about it though, because that's breaking all first and last rules.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you should stop. Don't do that.
Yeah.
What show is it?
Okay. Don't know anything about it. David the Gnome. It looks like a childhood cartoon of some sort. But it's seasonal, right? We just got through the holiday season. Gnomes are fun.
Are they? Are they terrifying?
I don't know. We're going to
Could be.
find out. Is this a horror show? I'm not sure. It's only 22 minutes or something.
It's just Prisoners too.
No.
David the Gnome. Joe, have you ever heard of this?
I remember it from childhood, or actually I don't. I did watch this as a child, but like I don't really remember anything about it. I kind of remember the like maybe just stuff from like the opening sequence, like the credit sequence, that there's a whole thing about like the entrance to like the gnome house, that they like live in a tree or something, but there's like a trap door that they have to get into, and that's kind of what I remember about it. But it's like, from what I remember, the David himself like looks like your stereotypical gnome, like red hat, blue suit, long beard, gnome-like figure. And I think he's got like a wife.
The first thing I'm finding is that I'm shocked. Okay, so I originally, like, when I thought David the Gnome, what country are you thinking of when you think of a gnome?
something Nordic, right?
Right? Totally thinking Nordic. This is a Spanish animated television
I
series.
don't know if I think of, because if I think gnome, I think like garden gnome.
Yeah, which they're like obsessed with in Sweden. My sister-in-law has like 20. Emily, I love you. She has a lot of garden gnomes.
Huh. I guess you say Nordic now, and I don't think I can think of another country like our,
I may be thinking of like trolls, which that's not the same thing, but
different.
also like small humanoid creature that I associate with like Nordic people.
We went to like Inger Bretson's and they have like a bunch of gnomes you can buy to like put around your house or decorate your Christmas tree with.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I always think of. But Spanish. So should we watch this in English or Spanish, you guys?
Well, if I want to understand it, I should watch it in English.
All right, I guess we can do that.
Did we say it was 26 episodes? So 1985 October to April 1986. Looks like when this was on.
Yeah. So yeah, originally, the 85 to 86 run is on. Looks like BRB Internacional. But then when I would have seen it would have been when it was brought over and translated to Nickelodeon in 1988. So yeah, I guess we do have a decision to make in terms of like, are we watching the English dub or original Spanish, and I guess also what's available to us.
I mean, I'm not against watching it in Spanish with subtitles.
Yeah.
Because if we watch it in just Spanish, then we have a very small short podcast ahead of us. Probably.
Yeah, we'll see what's available to us, and then we'll report back.
I'm looking at like the Wikipedia and the IMDb, and it showed like a little schnibble of it, and like I feel like I recognize this, but I don't recall ever seeing this.
Yeah, I don't think I have any recollection of this, but I do know that a millennial loves a gnome, it feels like, or like gnome decor, and I feel like maybe we were all subliminally like, what's that word? You know, I said it right?
You said it right.
That whatever that is, like to like gnomes, because maybe we all watched this show as a child. Like apparently it was on Nickelodeon. I don't remember it.
Yeah, I remember this is in the same like place in my like memory bank as like Maya the Bee. Does that mean anything to you?
No.
David the Gnome and Maya the Bee.
Dude, Tom Bosley's in this.
Like in the English dub, you're saying?
I guess so.
Cool.
Now I need to read more.
Wait, what's Tom Bosley from?
Okay, so he was known as Howard Cunningham in Happy Days. Like that's like what he's known for.
Oh, okay.
The dad in Happy Days. Okay, so that's like a comforting voice. Okay, that'll be interesting.
The version that's on the BRB International channel on YouTube is the English dub with Tom Bosley. So I think we'll be doing that.
All right. We'll go with that. So hopefully this is really fun. I don't know. It's short. It's cute. Hopefully it's not too spooky because it's for children.
It seems pretty colorful and pretty chill. So,
but this one, again, based on your research, has like a definitive ending?
From what I understand, when I was looking, it just has classified as a surprising ending.
Okay. Because
So
it does... Like it,
I don't really know more than that.
It's 26 episodes in one season, so it seems like just like a limited series, which makes me think that like, yeah, if someone had like a vision for this gnome story, that it's just like, yeah, here's the beginning, here's the end, no more episodes.
Yeah, I'm kind of interested to see what it's going to be. I have no idea though. We're going to be surprised.
We sure will be. The first episode is called Good Medicine.
Okay.
So it's about crack.
I hope it's not about crack, but I hope they live in like a weird forest and they're like collecting wild flowers and mushrooms to like grow bigger and stronger or something adorable.
You think you got animal friends?
Oh, I hope so.
Like a bunny or something?
But I also think
I'm gonna go 100% they have animal friends.
There's got to also be predators, though.
Yeah, there's got to be predators.
Or are they are people predators?
Oh, do you think there's gonna be regular people?
I hope not. I hope it's not. I hope it's just like a gnome world.
Like they got like a guy who's after them. Like who's the guy from the Smurfs?
It kind of makes me think of Peter
Gargamel.
or like in Peter Rabbit. There's always like the garden guy. The guy is always trying to catch Peter.
You don't want them to have like a Christopher Robin or something?
No, like a human friend.
No.
Okay.
No, pass. I want to be magical.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
I don't really know enough gnome lore, so I'm gonna do a little reading about that while we watch this episode, because like maybe gnomes are like have fun like backstories.
I feel like the most gnome lore I know is the like underpants gnomes from South Park.
Oh, see, I don't even know that.
Right?
I think they're
gnomes. Yeah, they like take your socks and underwear and stuff from the dryer.
Oh, that's where they go.
Yeah, the gnomes take them.
I'm never gonna have a gnome in my house.
Because you can't lose socks?
I don't want to lose socks. I love socks. They're the best.
Have underpants gnomes like an infestation.
That'd be terrible.
That'd be weird. All right, let's watch this first show, huh?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, Good Medicine, like I said before, and we'll figure out what version we're watching. We'll report back here in a little bit. And we're back. We're done with the first episode of The World of David the Gnome.
Yes, let's clarify the name.
Yeah. It was called Good Medicine, and I have a write-up from good old IMDb. It was written by Anonymous. Thank you.
Ooh,
None.
thanks.
David explains what the daily life of the gnomes is like. He tells about his job as a doctor and the time he saved a goat who had swallowed a wire and a badger that had a splinter in his eye. David also tells that the gnomes have enemies, the trolls.
Bum bum. Of course they got enemies.
All kinds of enemies. So did this ring a bell to anybody? Was everyone like, oh, I've seen so much of this show now?
I got like weird like bits of things that I'm like, oh, that's kind of something cute that I kind of remember, like him riding on a fox and the gnome like nose touch thing, or like him and his wife like touch nose. But like I couldn't tell you anything. Like I didn't realize a lot of the other stuff.
Yeah, I didn't realize
this was such like a good setup episode for like the whole series. It was sort of like, hi. Well, it was really weird though that it walks in and he's like in the tub.
He goes, we're not too formal, and he's naked in the tub.
I was like, that's a lie.
Yeah, the whole structure of the episode is he's, kind of narrating to the audience, like, what the world of gnomes is. And so, yeah, what you're talking about is, like, our first intro to him. He's, like, doing a voiceover, but then... there's a separate voiceover that's just, like, talking about the world of gnomes, and then we're... brought into
that's Christopher Plummer.
That's Christopher Plummer doing that voiceover, and then we're brought into the home of David and Lisa, the gnomes, and Lisa says something like, "Oh, like, your guests are here, David," and he's like in the bath, like
totally in the bath.
The camera just goes into the bathroom where he's just like, "Oh, hey," and he like doesn't even like, rush to like, "Oh, give me 1 second to put on clothes." He's just like finishing his bath, and he's just like, "Oh, you're probably wondering who I am. I'm David."
But then it starts to talk about it, like
scrubbing his balls.
He gets a little like personal time in there, and it's just like weird shots of the kitchen room. It's like we're not looking at any characters; we're just looking at a background for a little while he finishes up. At least we didn't see anything too personal.
I just like the idea of having someone come over to your house, and you're like, come on in. We're not too formal here.
I'm just wrapping up in here,
and you're just like. Dicks out, like washing it.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Well, it was also interesting because they had just shown like there's the world of gnomes, and then they show there's the world of the city, and then they show like actual like footage of 1988 wherever. I'd love to know where that was like filmed. And then they bring you back to the cartoon. I thought that was cute.
Yeah.
And it gets you like ready to go to this alternate world.
Yeah, it was just a comparison between like there's like the city where all you human folk live and it's like busy and chrome and metal, and then there is the magical world of the gnomes, which is all like nature and animals talking to each other.
Oh yeah, because humans ruin everything. That's basically what they believe, which is true.
I mean, they believe the truth of that.
There's some other like fun facts, like they can only have children one time, but they're always twins. Thought that was weird.
Yes. They always have twins.
They're 7 times stronger than humans, even though they're little. Seems like. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I just had a question about that. If it's like, is a gnome 7 times stronger than an equivalent size human, or is a gnome 7 times stronger than like a human would be, but that size? You know what I mean?
I think it looked like they were like, take human strength, multiply it by 7. That's how much strength a gnome has.
So are they saying like a human who weighs 150 pounds can bench 150 pounds? Does that mean a gnome that weighs 150 ounces can bench whatever 6 times 150 pounds
That's
is?
what I got, because they were like pulling out roots.
That's what I assumed.
Yeah, they're strong as ever.
Okay.
So say someone can bench, someone can bench 200 pounds.
Uh-huh.
Then that gnome can bench like 1,400 pounds.
But they seem to eat like a basic vegetarian diet because they don't eat any of the animals, but they do eat leftover eggs or something from nests that don't hatch.
Yeah, there was a bird that was like attached to their house basically, and it was like, this one's not going to be a baby. You can eat it.
Yeah, it was very interesting that they pointed that all out. They were like explaining the gnomes, and then they talk about like, well, first off, I'm this tall and I'm weigh this much. And
Yeah.
it's like they did metric and standard units. It was like, okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Or customary.
They're about the size of, and also just like American units, which is about the size of an ice cream cone.
Yeah.
Just
But then they like
Just
fat shamed,
guesstimations.
like they like fat shamed
Compared
Lisa,
to food.
because she like steps on the scale and she's like, I'm this much weight, and then the scale's like, no, you're not. You be heavier than that. And then she's like, well, I don't know. But it was just like, why was that necessary for her to be like?
she was 399 years old. Give the lady some like
Okay,
breaks.
they are
you know?
really old. That's right.
She's like, normally I'm like 240 grams, but these days, I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't like that part.
We be eating a lot of eggs.
Well, they're adorable. I love it. I loved their like nose rubbing. I thought that was so cute. But then you find out he's a doctor, and he uses like acupuncture and hypnotherapy and like all kinds of stuff on like full size animals. So they're like little dudes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. There seems to be a whole system where the gnomes help the animals live and thrive.
Well, and also like because he wouldn't help that goat that swallowed a wire,
Yeah.
which seems terrible. But like there was like a human there.
Yeah, I was
There-
like a farmer.
There was like a full size person.
How did I miss the farmer?
You just only like saw like their like legs, but they were like clearly a human.
Yeah, like
Did
the
they
human.
notice the gnomes?
Yeah, the human was like grateful to the gnomes. To like the gnome doctors for like.
I must have
fixing
like
his
been
goat.
eating my sandwich at that part.
Mm-hmm.
Probably pretty good because it's probably free then, right? You know, instead of having he didn't have to hire a
Yeah.
vet, he just got a free gnome doc.
Mm-hmm.
Did he like, so for that time, did he like just coax it out? I couldn't remember what he was doing with that. Or did he like climb in the animal and pull
He
it
cut
out?
it out.
He cut it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
He like went
He's
in.
a lot of surgery.
He went in detail because he was like, yeah, I got to find exactly where this wire is so I can cut the smallest hole possible to pull out the wire.
He didn't use a mask for that one, but then he did put on a mask to take the splinter out of an eye. And I was wondering like, well, like, why would you do that?
Right?
Like, maybe it's a face thing.
Maybe it is a face thing.
He didn't want to get any like eye juice in his beard.
Yeah. Well, I also like they took the time to tell us all the different animals they fly on because that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It was like they're on the fox. They could be a pheasant that could carry him around. There's the otter,
Mm-hmm.
a rabbit, and then like goose for like long distance trips. Like, how cool is that? Which one would be your like the one you'd want to go by? Because I'm thinking fox all the time.
Yeah. It seems rad.
Fox seems cool, but like also, I mean, he's probably used to it. Goose would be dope because it'd be flying,
Mm-hmm.
but also I'd be terrified.
Yeah, they're mean.
Well, not of the goose, of being like thousands of feet up, just holding onto a goose.
Oh, I hadn't
Right?
thought about that
Like-
yet.
Because I assume he doesn't have a harness or anything. He just probably sits on the back of the goose.
It kind of looked like they were in a basket or something.
Oh, well, that's a little
Kind
bit
of
better.
looked a little, but then there was the other ones where it did look like they were just gripping.
Yeah, like on
But they're
Swift.
super strong.
Yeah, so they got great grips.
So their grip's probably.
Yeah, but then what happens if he actually like breaks a goose's neck or something, and now they're falling?
Okay, that's bad. They didn't really get into too much about the trolls. I was surprised that the like write-ups talked about how they like told you that the trolls are bad. They talked about the trolls being bad for like 1 minute at the very end, and didn't even like. They just said they were like stupid, smelly, and hairy.
Yeah.
But it was like they were so stupid that you turn around and the trolls like, "Oh, I'll have to get you next time," and it's like they didn't like that wasn't even like a trick. You just walked away. Very interesting.
Yeah, the trolls looked familiar to me.
And then, did you guys catch the only troll word that they would give us at the very end?
The only gnome word, you mean?
Oh yeah, they're not trolls. Gnome words.
Yeah, and it was like the only gnome word that like humans can like hear and understand or something.
Yeah.
Like that, right? I don't remember what it was.
It's okay. You know I don't know phonics, so like this isn't gonna be great. But it was like something like Shiv's lights, and it was something like good night or something.
Shiv's lights.
Something like that. I'll rewatch it and see how far off I am. But yeah, felt special to know a gnome word.
Some nomenclature.
Oh,
That's where the word comes from.
I'll be here for the rest of the night. I just leave the podcast right now. Like George. Seinfeld joke.
Like
yeah,
George.
I figured, but when did he leave?
When George was working for this guy near the end of the show, they'd be in a meeting and he would say a joke and everyone would laugh, and then he'd try to say another joke in the meeting and it would like flop. So he decided to start leaving on a high end, so whenever he said a joke and it was like everybody laughed, he'd be like, all right, that's it, and he'd just leave the work meeting. But then he had to work with his boss alone because his boss was like, I don't know, George, something about you these days that like I just really like. And then George had to do a lot more work.
Oh, I have to go back and rewatch that. That
You
sounds
should
fun.
very much. You should always
So what-
be watching Seinfeld.
Yeah. So what's gonna happen at the end of this?
Oh man, who knows, right? 26 episodes,
26 episodes, so
one
yes.
season.
It's kind of like, just a single series. Again, I think it was, like Clary had said, a good like intro because it was just David himself explaining the world. I'm wondering if it is it still going to be as like to the camera narration where he's just like talking about things that are happening,
Ooh, good
or
question.
less so? I don't know. Are there still going to be like infographics on like how much things weigh?
I hope he weighs something, right?
I
Or is it
don't know.
just Gnome Adventures and it's no more
I'm
narration?
kind of hoping it is just Gnome Adventures. I'm hoping by this point the cartoon is like, you're settled in, you love our world, you're there.
I mean, they
Do
set
you
us
want-
up. They set us up. Trolls are bad.
Yeah.
He claimed that they travel a lot.
Yeah.
So
Being a doctor.
maybe
man.
there'll be, I didn't put this as a prediction, but maybe there'll be other damn it, you got me calling them trolls now.
It's my bad.
There'll be other gnomes because he was like, there was dune gnomes, house gnomes,
Garden
like
gnomes.
Serbian gnomes. Forgot what the like ice gnomes were called.
Oh yeah.
But there's a bunch of different gnomes. So
Yeah, that could be interesting.
Like
Well, I c-
stormtroopers.
I can go through my predictions. They're not very exciting.
all right, lay 'em on us.
So I started with my first one was that Lisa and David will rub noses like during the show because I think it's adorable and it's like my favorite thing that they do. Then you kind of had it rolling onto the second episode as we were waiting between, the first time I recorded and now.
Yeah.
And we did see in the opening credits, there is another nose rub. So I'm not counting the credit scene. So I just want to clarify. I'm not going to try to like pull that in. Okay. I think that they're going to like dodge a smelly troll.
Okay.
So they're going to dodge it because he's dumb. I think there's going to be a doctoring of a rabbit specifically.
Okay.
And I wrote down ride A, and then I have every animal listed that they can ride, and I'm going to close my eyes and pick one. They're going to ride a goose.
Seems like
Cool.
a good bet. I like it.
All right.
I got 4. Number 1, David dies.
R.I.P.
Holy crap. Okay.
Hey, you said something about like this ending in a way we wouldn't.
Yeah, you specifically looked this up for like this show has a definitive ending.
Yeah, but I didn't look to see what it was. I'm not ready
I know.
for
Did
you
death. What is
see-
this, a death episode?
Did you see what the episode was called?
I know it now, but I did not see that when I predicted things.
Okay, because I did. I saw it before, and it's something. It's like Valley of the Beyond or something, right? Or like
The
Trees of
Mountains Beyond.
The
Yeah.
Mountains Beyond. Yeah.
So you just guaranteed yourself a point, apparently.
What? No, I didn't. I didn't know what the name of it was
maybe
when
the
I
mountains,
wrote my predictions.
Maybe the mountains are just like a little nice place.
All right, so I got predictions. Number 1, David dies.
Mm-hmm.
Deep.
I know. Well, it's gonna happen. He's old, right?
And the
He's
mountains
If
beyond.
he's anywhere near as old as Lisa, 399.
Yeah.
When did they die? 1,000? I don't know. Number 2, I think they ride Swift to the city of humans, or to a city of humans.
Oh.
Like live action humans or like
No, I assume it's like animated humans still,
Okay,
but
cool.
like they're in like New York or like a city.
Oh, I
Sure.
like that.
Number 3, because this is all fantastical. I went to Octopus Monster.
oh,
Going back to it.
Man, that's been a minute.
Yeah.
it seems a little too deep for a gnome to get to, but okay.
We'll find out. And I believe in the healing power of David so much, we're going to see a good troll.
Wow, he
Whoa.
healed the troll.
I really thought you were going for resurrection. By the
Oh.
way you were saying that.
Yeah,
Because
I
he's
thought so
like
too.
dead.
David met Lazarus.
Like, whoa. We have a new god.
Mm-hmm.
What are you thinking, Joe?
Yeah, I feel like mine are similar because again, I was thinking about the mountains and the beyond as being something in the afterlife. Because I have that Lisa is dying.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Maybe they'll die together and we'll both get points.
maybe. And I
I'm
think
gonna be
that
sad if I don't get points over here. They better ride on a goose.
yeah, my
hope they do that.
my take here is that it's like an episode on death and like David can't save her. Lisa's dying. Swift sheds a tear.
Oh.
Oh, that's the fox.
That's the fox. Swift the fox.
Oh my gosh.
Showing some emotion.
That'll be deep.
I think with Lisa dying, she and is going to like the great unknown or whatever. We see some gnome ghosts,
Okay, I'm into it.
gnome spirits.
Some like see-through gnomes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm hoping. I think I'm just like mixing it up with Star Wars. I think they just like vanish when they die.
Just
and-
gnome clothes on the ground.
Yeah, you just see like her
Oh.
little hat.
That'd be sad.
Lisa's hat just falls on the ground and she disappears.
Yeah. She's becoming more powerful than you can ever imagine. My last one is that in the first one we saw like a live action like city. I think we get more live action, but I think we see a live action human.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, can I like add in a bonus one now that Joe made a good point? Or now that both of you think they're dying,
Okay.
can I add a prediction that we meet their 2 sons, their 2 kids?
Sure.
Because if they're
Twins.
dying, I want to meet the kids. And you guys are. I didn't look at the name of the episode. I didn't.
Neither
cheat.
did I. I didn't either.
Mm-hmm.
I
But-
have to know it for my duties as telling you
That's
what's
true.
coming up next.
So, but let's go watch this. What is it? What is it called again? Mountains of the Past or something?
The Mountains Beyond.
Ooh, deep.
So you ready to watch this one?
Heck yeah.
All right, let's see who dies. We'll be back after that. And we're back from the finale of the world of gnomes. David the Gnome. The world
Yeah,
of David the Gnome.
The world of David the Gnome. We should have said that at the beginning of, or at the, in the in between, that the show is
We-
I said
officially
that.
called. Did you?
Yep.
Okay.
We totally went over that.
totally
so
did that.
I'm glad everybody else is paying attention.
Cool. Edit that.
And keep it in.
No, I'm keeping it. This last episode was called The Mountains of Beyond. The Mountains of Beyond? Yeah, The Mountains of Beyond. I think I was calling it The Mountains Beyond.
See, I wrote down the mountain beyond. So like, yeah, we all got the wrong.
It's
title.
called something, but I got to write up, once again written by our favorite Anonymous from IMDb. David and his wife Lisa must go off into the mountains because it's time to die.
See, and you guys
True.
act like you didn't cheat
True.
and see this ahead of time. Okay.
I did not. That's fantastic. They know they will not live past 400 years. David finishes writing his journal about the gnomes, he and Lisa are visited by an Arctic mouse who's carrying a message from their old friend Casper.
Casper.
Good old
'Cause
Casper.
It's time to die. I mean, so yeah, they were saying at the beginning that most gnomes don't live past 400, but then they were also like, there was like a Slavic gnome that like lived for 550 years. So,
But then they had like some weird caveat of like, well, they were taken care of by that local farmer, and it was really weird.
it's like saying like, yeah, most humans live to like 72, but like some live till they're 100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know.
They were married for 300 years, though. 300.
Do you think you and Joe would last the 300 years?
Oh, probably not, but like, you never know. But like,
299.
But 100 years of being single and then 300 years of being married, that's a lot. That's a lot of life. That's a lot of single life, too.
Yeah.
Think David was getting it in?
I hope he was. I hope he was like really working his medicine.
That's code for gnome penis.
But like before, okay, so they're like they're at their little cottage cleaning up. They're letting out all of the trapped animals. That part was what I was like, what?
The animals were sad that they were being let out, though.
Yeah,
they
they're
were
like, go away, shoo away. I'm like, this is like this grasshopper has lived here for 400 years. You think he wants to find a new home? You think this mouse wants a new house?
Do you think that a grasshopper also lives the full length of a gnome's life?
I mean, I don't know. I haven't read enough about the lore yet. I need to watch the whole show.
The animals. I assume those two have seen so many animals live and die.
But it was like really sad to watch them like let out these trapped creatures, and I was like, well, why were they trapped in the first place? They're domesticated now. Like,
I think that's just like they were chill, like, and they were just like that grasshopper or cricket or whatever it was just like, nah, man.
I was
Lock
also
me up.
sad that no one came to like live in their house. Like, is that just gonna go to shit? It was cute. They had like a throne.
They did have a throne. I kind of thought that might have been a toilet.
No, it was
He
a
opened it
seat.
in the first episode. He opened it up and threw something in it.
Haven't you ever seen those chairs that have like the bench is like you put things in it? It's like a storage bench.
I know, but I just want to pretend like a gnome's like shit on a throne.
Okay. That made me cough a lot.
But so yeah, I mean, they pack up, they go outside after they let out the house creatures, and then like all of the creatures of the woods come and have a good cry session in front of them.
Literally every animal cried.
Everybody, it
But
was very
Swift.
sad.
But Swift, because Swift was going to go with them on their journey to the mountain.
Yeah.
But
But
they
everyone
point
is,
out
it was a tearful goodbye.
Yeah,
David
they point
made out
to
with
us,
a deer.
Nothing in this world lasts forever,
That's right.
which is true. But like,
Why do you gotta say it, David?
Yeah.
400 years is like pretty much forever, though. That's a long time.
If I could last for 400 years, I would claim I've been around forever.
You'd be showing up at like the Beyond Mountain at like 350. You're like, is it time? It's close enough.
let me be done.
I've just played The Last of Us Part 8. I'm done.
Yeah. I think I've seen all there is to see here.
But they go and visit what's his nuts, Casper.
That's his nuts. Their friend Casper. When they get to Casper, he looks like he's 800.
Yeah, he looks old.
Well, he didn't recognize him at first. His
Yeah.
place is kind of messy, filled with books. Apparently, he's super smart.
That's just like a 400-year-old gnome that didn't take care of himself throughout his life.
No, it's because he didn't have a wife, is what I felt like they were trying to say to us.
Wow.
I thought that that's what they were trying to say. I think there
boy.
is a little misogyny in this show.
Or is it that his wife is already gone?
You think
When he
misogyny?
dated an older woman?
I think maybe that means it wasn't misogyny. It was the woman's the hero, and Casper didn't have one.
Sounds like I got to go back and watch.
Casper's an Arctic gnome. They go to see him, and they have like a last supper. He's prepared for them a feast.
And they are just like cheersing, and I did like so. They both get cups. David and Lisa get cups, and then Casper just drinks straight out of like the
kettle
or whatever it is. But they keep cheersing,
Uh-huh.
and they just spilling everywhere. They were just like stone cold open beers, like in a wrestling ring, just.
But they like, you could tell that it was like the more we cheers, the more happy we get. And so they were clearly having a good time.
I mean, I guess if like imagine all three of us were hanging out right now. I'm Casper and you're doing.
Okay, would you be able to drink out of a pitcher and not spill though?
Here's the best part. Number one, yes, I could. Number two, we're leaving this place in the morning. Let's spill everywhere. It doesn't matter. Let's go. Someone just walks in. It's like abandoned. It's just. I don't know why, but I kept thinking they were drinking coffee. I never once thought they were drinking like booze, but they're probably just drinking like tea.
See, I thought it was boozy because they got like a little more like rosy and silly. But like I don't know.
It was brown. Like when they was sloshing out, it was like brown. So
If
I
I was
just
a
kept thinking
kid,
they're-
I would
Probably
probably
some
think.
sort of mead.
Yeah, I thought it was coffee.
But so then they call back Swift after the dinner. Was it like the same night?
I think so.
I think they just went and picked him up. They had dinner and then left.
Yeah.
And then Swift takes him through like this mount, like it was snowing, and then like there's like basically a hole that closed behind him.
Yeah.
Which creeped me out. I didn't like that part.
And then when he Swift ran to like the base of like this big hill, and they all three got off. They said goodbye. Swift cried.
Swift was sad. Like
Swift. Swift like howled, moaned, groaned.
Whimpered. Yeah.
well, because he was like they tried to be like, "Yo, Swift, peace off. Like we're done. See you later."
Yeah, go take care of the mouses.
Yeah, and then he's like, it was the saddest. That was a part of, I don't know. I thought that part was the saddest because then he's like, nah, I'm going to like go and see him. Like I miss my friends. He climbs up this like mountain and is like clinging onto the side while he watches the end of their lives. That was too much. He was sad.
If I watched the end of your guys' lives and you transmutated into a tree,
Yeah.
I don't think he'd be groaning.
I would be like, whoa, dude.
The three gnomes go up to the top of this hill. There's just like a flat, grassy area. And again, Swift was like on his way leaving, but then he goes up to the, top to just like peek over the ledge to see what's going on. And it's David and Lisa saying goodbye to each other, which I thought was interesting. Like they're not going off to some like afterlife or something where they're still going to be together. It's like, no, this is it for us even.
Yeah.
So they're saying goodbye to each other and like saying thank you for like, loving me this whole time. And then, they slowly transform into trees. All three of them do.
I like that the David and Lisa trees though were flowering, and then like the Casper tree was like a different type of tree, so it was like cute. It was like,
If I could choose to become a tree, I would do that.
Yeah, that sounds tight.
well, it's also kind of impressive that they became full size trees.
Yeah, full.
Like they were not like turning into a sapling that was going to grow for the next. It was like they turned into a 50-year-old tree.
And they were like in the middle of like a big field too, so it's
Yeah.
not like there was a bunch of dead gnomes there. Like they,
Yes, that's interesting.
I mean, there was like a forest like in the distance.
But is that are we supposed to believe that every dead tree is a gnome then?
Well, every live
No,
tree.
every live tree
Every
is a dead
live
gnome.
tree is a dead gnome. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
And every dead tree is a ghoul. turned from a gnome.
And thus the circle of life.
That's a troll. Eventually.
Oh man.
But yeah, that's the whole
Well-
vibe of it is just,
Oh wait. Well, I was gonna say there's one other
Yeah.
thing.
Don't
is
forget
that-
about Christopher and
Oh,
Agnes.
yeah,
Swift
yeah.
Swift like sees that and is like whoa, and then leaves and is sad walking away, and eventually he runs into another gnome riding on a female fox. The gnomes like, oh, I'm Christopher, I'm a gnome. And he just, we don't know the female fox's name, I don't
I
think.
think it's Agnes.
Agnes? Oh, okay, we
Agnes
did.
the fox.
And he was like, hey Agnes,
Yeah.
you should marry this fox.
Yeah,
Like,
it was
Yeah.
like, hey, that guy looks like he's sad.
Yeah,
You guys should get married.
You're a fox. He's a fox. Hey,
Also, was that guy on his way to die too?
I think he was just, I don't think so. I think he was just rolling around.
I think he was just chilling in the valley. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think.
But I feel like that valley is the great beyond or whatever. Don't you only go there to die?
It's on the way to it, but like,
Okay.
We don't
valley.
really know how far away Swift was from.
yeah.
Do you think that he like got married to that person?
Yeah, 100%.
To the fox.
Yeah, there's a. Don't you know the the follow-up show, Swifties.
Oh, that's where that comes from. I like it.
Yeah, when people say they're a Swiftie, it's because they love the fox.
They love foxes, specifically from David the Gnome.
And then what did they end it on? Did you guys not notice? Schvitlight.
Oh, I was like, what are you going
yeah.
for right now?
I don't know how it's pronounced.
I think you got it.
Schwitzlights.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if it's a real word.
Because Christopher says it, and then the spirits of David and Lisa say it as well.
They're Jedi ghosts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're Force ghosts.
Saying goodbye. Nothing lasts forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was like kind of great. Like, cause how many kids shows deal with death and dying or loss? Like none. You're gonna like deal with like, oh, the doctor's gonna fix the gerbil.
Yeah.
Was this like really what I was going for today? Not quite. Was it surprising for a kids show? Absolutely. Like, I am surprised that they went this way.
I feel like this show was interesting. If Jimmy was here, I'd say he probably should start Noah on this show now.
Yeah, get him going now.
Like, get the kid on this now, because I feel like this is pretty much feel good most of the time, but also like they died at the end, and the kid can be like, "Did they turn into trees?" And then Jimmy can be like, "Well, sometimes mommy and daddy are gonna turn into trees one day."
Yeah. When we die, our bodies become the grass, and the antelope eat the grass.
Is that like Lion King?
That's Lion King.
Okay. I wasn't sure if that was Bambi or Lion King, but I was like, antelope's got to be Lion King.
Don't we eat the antelope? Yeah, I think. I also thought it was great, and I think the thing I liked specifically about it is like bold to like broach death on a kids show, but also just in the way that they approach it is like it isn't some sort of like, oh yeah, there's death, but there's like, it's all gonna work out in the end, and we're all gonna like be together and everything's happy. It's just sort of like, no, like this is, regardless of what you think happens after death, it is an ending, and there is something lost there, and that we should grieve for, right? Like everyone is sad because it's just like, even though they're making this journey to the mountain of their own accord and able to do it on their own time, it is still that they need to say goodbye to their friends, and this needs to come to an end.
Yeah. Well, and even though like Lisa was a little sad about it at the beginning, but like David was always kind of like, "No, man, this is just, well, we get to do this now. It's our time. Like, yeah, we get to do it." And so David was pretty positive about it the whole time. Like, hey, we're 400, man. We gotta. This is it. And then everybody else, all the animals, like bawling. So it kind of
a lot of tears.
But it was a good dichotomy of like being like, like, yeah, no, we're gonna be strong. We're gonna look this right in the eye. We're gonna have a good time.
Yeah,
I think
that there's some beauty in things not lasting forever and things being finite, that you appreciate the time that you have while you have it. And I think that's really like pushed forward in like the messaging of this, of just like, yeah, I mean, even in just, if you just take it in the context of just like this TV show is just like 26 episodes are in and out, and like, but like, aren't these episodes great? Like, we don't need to keep this rolling for 100 episodes or whatever and have it in syndication.
Although it did have like a good like spin-off option with this Christopher and these like foxes that could hook up.
It had a good option, but at the same time, I also think they then showed restraint when they were like, maybe it's an option, but we don't need to do an option, man. We made good stuff.
What do you think is the most disappointing fact about this show? Because we kind of liked it, but there was one thing that Joe said during like the credits, and I was like, oh, and we all kind of groaned when we saw it.
I think, was I just saying that like we didn't really see the trolls?
No, I was talking about the fact that it's produced by Harvey Weinstein.
Oh.
So it's like, oh man.
Hey, producers don't do a whole lot.
Ugh.
We took that jerk face's money, and we made it into something good.
I hope so. I hope he's like watching this or what. Is he dead? Is he alive? I don't even know. I hope he's dead.
He turned into a tree.
Turned into a tree.
No, he doesn't deserve to be a tree. He turned into a rock.
He's out there.
He turned into one of those trees that like they drop those like berries that kind of just like stink on the ground, like the ones that like smell bad.
Oh
like,
yeah,
kinda
and then like
orangey.
all the sidewalks are like purple.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's one of those.
that's disappointing. Well, yeah, he's pretty much tainted everything. But this show is cute.
Yeah,
Would recommend.
It's a Miramax production, which I didn't know that Miramax dipped into kids animation.
I thought you were about to say I didn't know Miramax dipped into sexual assault.
They did both of those things in the 80s.
Yeah.
And the 90s.
And
And the early 2000s.
yeah. Correct.
All in all, I mean, it's a kid's show. I don't have a kid, so I'm probably not going to turn this back on. You know, a lot of people remember it from when they were a kid. So, but I like think this was a good show, and if you currently have kids, maybe turn it on, because I don't think as an adult watching this with your kids, like, it's good. Like, the animation's good. We didn't really touch on that, but like,
It's so cute.
like, because some like 80s animation can be like awful and
Yeah,
like
real
kind of hurt
janky.
your eyes and jank, and this wasn't. It was pretty and it was good. It was good art. And you know, Fonzie's dad or whoever is great.
I don't know. I think the only thing for me is I'm not a cartoon watcher, like in general normally, but it drives me nuts when their mouths don't line up with the words. And so with this being dubbed, none of the mouths like lined up. And so I really want to see what it would look like with the Spanish and then subtitles, just because I'm a purist.
Yeah, if you on YouTube and you just like YouTube David the Gnome, the whole series is on a YouTube channel, but it's the English dub.
Yeah, and it sounds like that's all that's easy to find these days.
I mean, we didn't search at all for anything else. We just YouTubed David the Gnome, and that was exactly what came up. So,
but even when I've like looked up their website, it like all links back to this
Okay, so-
English translation. Like the IMDb page puts on the original voice actors, but like doesn't really talk about it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But so, you know, I don't know. I think we're probably all in alignment. I'm probably not gonna revisit this potentially, but you know, you babysitting or you have a child. Maybe it's not. I think it's safe and it's entertaining for
David
everybody.
the Gnome Christmas episode.
There's probably, I mean,
Ooh, I'll
there you
check
go.
that out. Maybe a New Year's episode
David the Gnome rings in the New Year's with humans.
because he dies and becomes a tree.
Terrifying.
I don't
Terrifying. Should we see how we did?
Yeah, let's get some points.
Claire.
Lisa and David rub noses, and that happened because apparently that's a gnome kiss, you guys. I just Googled it, so I'm not surprised they gnome kissed. So I get 1 point. Then I said a lot of other things that did not give me points, such as the smelly troll is dodged, doctors a rabbit, rides a goose, and meets the twins. None of those happened. So 1 point for Claire.
All right, fair enough. So I had predictions. Number one, the one prediction, honestly, that I thought was gonna have the least thing, like the least probability of giving you a point, was David dies.
It's the first line in the, like, what is this show about from Anonymous. So I don't know. I'm having a hard time believing you guys didn't cheat, but also it's your podcast, so cheat away.
I didn't cheat. I don't cheat.
Okay, they would never.
David dies, so that's 1 point. They ride Swift to the city of humans, or to a city of humans, and they did not do that. No humans were in this episode at all. Octopus monster, I just thought maybe fantastical stuff. Maybe they were going to ride by the sea, and like a kraken was going to like be like, goodbye, David. And my last one was we see some good trolls, and we saw no trolls either. So I will give myself 1 point.
Yeah, I kind of cleaned up. Because I had Lisa is dying.
Ching ching.
Which, yeah, both of them go into the great beyond. I had Swift sheds a tear, and there was a point where I was concerned that he was going to be the only animal that didn't shed a tear. But no, yeah, he saved it for the end. Lots of whimpering.
He had like 5 minutes of tears, it felt like.
Oh yeah, he had plenty of tear time.
So that's a cha-ching right there.
Yeah.
Tear time. Best joke I've ever had on this podcast.
Gnome ghosts, which I was expecting like other gnomes. Like, I'm taking the point because we had some gnome ghosts.
You're giving yourself the tree gnome ghost point.
Those weren't ghosts.
They were
No.
totally tree gnome force ghosts.
Okay.
They were already dead in tree form,
And they were like floating
and then
ghost
they were like
apparitions.
floating and dancing.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll give you it.
I was
but-
gonna give it to him, so he doesn't have
Yeah.
to give it to himself.
I was gonna say I was picturing that like they might be dying, but like you would see like the ghosts of their ancestors or something. I didn't expect to see the ghosts of David and Lisa themselves, but hey, works. And then the last one is we see a live action human, and for this I was kind of picturing like that you would see like the actors who did the voices or something.
Oh, that'd be cute.
But yeah, nothing of that sort anyway. So,
Not that.
but 3 points otherwise.
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
Ooh.
Way to go. I'm never gonna win another season of this show, Claire.
I think you will. But Joe is really ringing in this new year.
Cleaning it up.
Yeah. Well, it's really because I went in on a death prediction, and it happened to work out.
Happened.
All 3 of those are like, well, yeah, of course, if Lisa is dying, then Swift is going to cry, and you're going to see a ghost.
So I just need to start like predicting death is what I'm hearing. Okay, next time I'm back,
Next
it'll
time.
all be about death.
3 deaths, 1 fun.
Okay, I like it.
Points.
Points.
Equals points.
And then maybe this year I'll win.
Yeah. That'd be fun.
That
Man,
would be wild.
that would be great. All right, well that's gonna do it. Claire, thanks for joining us.
The cats finally wanted to hang out.
Oh yeah. When we podcast, it's we had a cat that usually hangs out under a couch, and it came out, and it's standing next to Claire.
And we might get to give it pets.
You can give it pets.
It's happening.
We did it. And you can do it too, listeners, by hitting us up at FNL Podcast on the Gmail or on the Twitter. Send us show suggestions. Tell us things. Just give us notes. Tell us how you would like to die as a tree. What tree
Also-
would you like to be when you die?
Also keep track of your points. You could have earned 2 points today, listeners.
They at least,
so
we gave them 1 or some shit, right?
no, they have 2 optional points. They
Oh,
could have won. So if you win those points, maybe you'll beat Josh by the end of the season.
If you text us text us. I'm not giving you my phone number. If you tweet at us or send us an email and tell us that you scored one of these points, when we add the points up at the end, I will put you in it.
Ooh, you can be with me with 1 point.
There you go. Do you want to try to beat Claire? Send in an email. But that's going to do it for us this week. Thank you for listening. Happy New Year, since it's the 3rd of January.
Woo!
And we'll check you out next week. Goodbye.
What
Do, do,
in
do,
the butt
do.
now?
What?
Man, remember what in the butt?
In the butt, indeed.